What's going on, guys? MJ300 here, and welcome to a brand new episode of our Arsenal Road to Glory series. We have now made it to May, the final month of season number 4, and it is shaping up to potentially be a historic season here for Arsenal. So last time out, we managed to secure Premier League success for the 4th year in a row. You can see there we are on 99 points from 35 games, 10 points clear with only 9 points left available. So already been a fantastic season. I mean, look at that. Look at the number of goals we've been scoring. We've been averaging 3 goals a game, conceding only every other game. It's been an absolutely incredible season, just the 2 losses. So we're going to finish that off here. And in the FA Cup, we are into the final. If you did not watch the last video, make sure you go back and check it. To see how we got to the final was absolutely incredible. I won't say anything more other than that, but yes, we are in the final of the FA Cup. We've obviously already won the Carabao Cup, and here we are now in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We already have a very comfortable lead over Lyon going into this second leg, and therefore I am going to use it as an opportunity to rotate and go with our second team. But we're going to jump straight into this now. We've got quite a few games to play and get through here for you in the final month of the season. So there's the team we're going with. Let's jump straight into it now. Okay, and despite the fact that we won 4-0 last time against Lyon, we'll have a quick look at their team. It's the same team they went with last time. Obviously, huge lead. Just need to make sure we don't do anything completely stupid, and we'll be into the final. Here is Stengs here. He's gone inside to Bruno. He's got to Loftus-Cheek and he's hit one, but the shot's blocked. Here is Depay now. He's gone into Weghorst. Oh, and that could be a penalty, and it is. Bundled over by Diaz. There's a clumsy challenge. And inside the first 10 minutes, Lyon have a chance to pull a goal back. Oh, and it's a great save by Perrin. The corner, or the penalty, wasn't quite into the corner, which gave him a chance. He guessed right, got down low. And now here come Arsenal from that corner. A chance to counter-attack. Saka, he's in behind the defence. What can he do? He'll cut it back to Jovic. He's got space. And he finds the corner of the net. And that is fine margins. What could have been 4-1 has very quickly turned into 5-0. And if we weren't certain before the game, we must be certain of it now. Great counter-attack from Arsenal. 1-0 on the night. 5-0 on aggregate. Maddison has gone into Barella. He's gone out wide to Trincao. Oh, and it's weak and easy for Lopez. Maddison, it's a good ball into Jovic. Good save by the keeper. Last chance of the half now. Jovic, it's a good turn of pace. Oh, and it's rattled off the bar. What a hit from Jovic. Keeper was left stranded, but just couldn't quite keep it down enough. And there goes the half-time whistle. Arsenal going at the break with a 1-0 advantage on the night. Not really much else to say now. It is just a formality to go through these last 45 minutes here. We're going to be going through to the final. So let's just get through this now and get that confirmed. Gone out wide to Saka. We'll go back to Maddison. He'll go back out wide to Saka. Saka now. He's in the area. Anyone arriving? But Jovic is there. And they've allowed him far too much space. And it's 2-0 on the night now for Arsenal. It's just getting a little bit embarrassing for Lyon. And here comes Rene Adelaide now. The ex-Arsenal man. And he slips it through to Bruno and he scores. But is he offside? He is. Lyon almost had themselves a consolation. Maddison has gone out wide to Trincao. He's gone into Jovic. Jovic. Now he's found Maddison. Maddison's been fouled surely there. This is a really good position here for Maddison. Can he get it up over the wall? He can, but not enough power. Here is Jovic. He's gone back to Maddison. He'll bend one again, but can't find the target. Here's Nelson. He's only just come on. To Smith Rowe. He's also just come on, but no real power in that shot. And there it is, the full-time whistle. And we've known it for a long time. But official now. Arsenal are heading back to the final of the Champions League. The damage really was done in the first leg. But even coming back to the Emirates, it was nice to get another win in front of our home fans. Lyon offered very little. Just that 1 or 2 chances and the offside goal. But Jovic, the man on the night with 2 goals. And we're in another final. Okay, so there we go. We have confirmation of who we'll be facing in the final. It will be Barcelona. They have beaten Man City on away goals. Now, We've played Barcelona the last couple of years in the Champions League at various different stages, and we have been successful. So hopefully history can repeat itself there. Okay, so just 3 games to go in the Premier League now. And first up, we have an away tie against Burnley. I'm going to rotate it just a little bit, make a few changes here. So we're going to go with Leno in goal, Tierney, Salah, Demiral, Bellerin at the back, Torreira, Willock in the middle of the park with Nelson, Smith Rowe and Pepe ahead of him, and Mbappe. Obviously, we've got to give him the minutes because he is hunting down that golden boot. He's in a 3-way tie at the top of the table at the moment with Kane and Sterling. So we're going to simulate this here. I would expect us to get ourselves win number 34, and we do. Pepe and Nelson both score. So no goal from Mbappe today, but another win for Arsenal. Okay, so 2 games left to go in the Premier League now. And pretty big games. First up, we've got a North London derby against Spurs, and our final game will be against Man City. So we're going to play both of those, and that means you will get to see Arsenal lift the Premier League trophy. Quick look at where Spurs are, because they're not in the top 6 at the moment. They are down in 9th, so it's likely that the Europa League spots will go down to 7th, so they still have an outside chance here, especially if they can get a win against us, but we're obviously not going to want that to happen. North London derby, it doesn't matter if we've won the league, we want to win this game, so we're going to go with our strongest possible team here and try and get ourselves another win over our North London rivals. Brandt here, it's gone into Mbappe. He'll go out wide to Saka. Saka, can he find a return pass from Mbappe? Oh, and he's put it wide. The goal was gaping for him there. Should have done better. It's gone out wide to Saka. Saka running at the defence here. They're backing off him. Oh dear, and on his weaker foot, he's absolutely scuffed that. It's been a really fast start here for Arsenal. Should already be 2 ahead. Brandt. It's gone out wide here to Pepe. Pepe with a beautiful cross on. Saka almost gets on the end of it. Arsenal win it high. Saka again looking to run at the defence. Cut inside. He's found Mbappe. Oh, and it's hit the post, but it's kindly fell straight back to Mbappe. And at the second time of asking, he buries the ball into the back of the net. A huge slice of fortune. Should have hit the target, but out of everywhere it could have gone, it fell straight to his feet. He was first to react. It's 1-0 Arsenal. Here comes Spurs now, and Power has got himself in a good position, trying to stop that cross. Oh, and it's almost squeezed in at the near post there. Leno just about keeps it out. Here comes Saka now. He's got in behind once again. The cross to the back post. It's fallen. Can we finish? Is it in? Oh, and it's off the line. Pepe into Brandt. Here's Mbappe, good turn. Oh, it's just wide. Look at that, how close. It's not that close. It is literally only just touching the line. Keeper just about got back in time. Here's Henry now. He's cut it back to Bergwijn. He's gone back to Henry. Leno just about keeps it out. And Arsenal get it away. Oh, Mbappe's used his strength really well there. Pepe. Can he set Mbappe away? He can. Mbappe, angle's closing, but he'll cut back inside. Can he finish? Oh, that is just too good from Arsenal's number 14. The ball over the top, the strength to hold it off first when he was on his own. Laid it off to Pepe, got in behind, the turn and the finish into the roof of the net. He's just on a different planet right now. It's his 25th of the season. It's 2-0. And there is the half-time whistle. Arsenal go in at the interval with a solid 2-0 advantage. I think it's fair to say we have been the better team. We've definitely created the more chances, but there have been a couple of nervy moments. That second goal was really, really important just to give us a cushion, and we just need to see it out now in the next 45 minutes. Pepe. It's gone out wide here to Bellerin. Bellerin will look for the early cross towards Mbappe. It's gone to Brandt. No. Oh, and it's fallen. And once again, that man is on hand for the rebound and the tap-in. He's had 2 of those lucky goals today. The first cross just eluded him, but Brandt with a shot, and the keeper could only parry it straight into Mbappe's path. And he's got himself another hat-trick, this time in the North London derby. 3-0. Here is Bergwijn now. Going to look to drive at Arsenal's defence. Cut inside of Ceballos. Going to Power, back to Bergwijn, back to Power. It's well blocked. Arsenal now can bring it away with Neves. Look for Saka out on his left-hand side. Can he find him? He does. Can he find Brandt through the middle? He does. Oh, and he's hit the post. Almost another wonderful goal from Arsenal. It's found its way outside to Tierney. He'll cycle it. Ceballos. Neves will let it run. He'll look to hit one. But it's straight down Ramiro's throat, who tips it over. And Trincao, he's set Mbappe away. It'll be the last chance of the game. Joining him in the middle is Maddison. Can he put the icing on the cake? He can. What a finish. Into the roof of the net from James Maddison. Mbappe got in behind. And unselfish, rather than trying to take it on, laid it off to the free Maddison. And Arsenal and those Gooners will have bragging rights once again over their North London rivals. That is 4-0. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Arsenal with a perfect way to end their campaign at the Emirates with a 4-0 demolition over their arch rivals. That man, Mbappe, the hero, once again with another hat-trick. I'd love to know how many hat-tricks he's had this season. And so here it is, because it is the last home game. This is where the trophy will be presented to Arsenal. So I don't think we've actually seen this celebration yet so far in our 4 seasons, because normally we are simulating through the games. But here we go, the Arsenal team, the undisputed champions of England and the champions of Europe, really, to be honest. Hector Bellerin to lift the trophy. And Arsenal, champions of the Premier League once again. Okay, some good news is just coming here. Serge Gnabry is ready to return from his injury and will be joining training now. I think it will come a bit soon for the final Premier League game, but it means he's got an outside chance of playing in that FA Cup final, or possibly even more likely the Champions League final. And the same again here for Martinelli. Martinelli is also returning from injury, so getting back 2 key players at the perfect time as we try and round out this season here with the elusive quadruple. Okay, so here we are now at the final Premier League game of the season. It is up against Manchester City. Now, obviously, normally we would play this game, but considering we've already seen the Premier League title being lifted, and also we've won the league, and almost certainly Mbappe is going to get the golden boot there because he's 2 goals ahead of Kane, I think I'm just going to simulate this so we can move on and get to the big 2 games of this video, which is the FA Cup final and then the Champions League final. So still going to go with our strong team here, because obviously we want to get ourselves a win to round out the season, and we do. We win 4-1. Gaia, Mbappe, Pepe and Bellerin for Arsenal, Garcia for Man City, and what an end to the season that is. Okay, so here we go now, the FA Cup final, step 3 on our 4-step pursuit of this quadruple, and we are up against Liverpool. So we're going to jump into this here. I will show you the team that we're going to be going with in just 1 second, and we have both the returning Gnabry and Martinelli coming into the side. You know, I haven't used these guys in a long time, and they've been key in getting us to where we are, so they both deserve opportunities. Smith Rowe for his heroics in the semi-final gets a start here today, and then Trincao along there, and then the rest is as expected: Torreira, Barella, Diaz, Ake, Gaia, Klosterman and Perrin. So let's get into this now against Liverpool. So here we are, Wembley Stadium, Emirates FA Cup final, Liverpool versus Arsenal. Arsenal in the change away strip there in yellow, and looking down at that Liverpool side on the left hand side, it looks like it's a very strong team. There is how we got to the final. Obviously, you're familiar about Liverpool. They went through the likes of Palace, Preston, and then United. So if you didn't see all the faces there, there's just a quick confirmation of the team for Liverpool today. Alisson in goal, Larouci, Van Dijk, Alderweireld, and Alexander-Arnold at the back. Fabinho, Rabiot, Golovin in the middle of the park, and Mane, Williams, and Salah as the front 3. So a pretty good side. It's going to be a tough game. Let's get into this now. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone back to Rabiot. It's gone to Fabinho. And Rabiot back to Fabinho, but it's straight at Perrin. Barella into Martinelli. He looks set free Trincao, who will cut inside. Can he bend it like Pepe does? No, he can't. That's a terrible... In fact, that was a shot, but it's gone to Gnabry. Gnabry trying to work some room. Gnabry. He's gone into Smith Rowe. Martinelli's turned him. He's found Smith Rowe. And he's done it again. The FA Cup hero from the semi-final has now bagged himself the opening goal in the final, repaying his manager with the trust of the start. After 15 minutes, receives the through pass from Martinelli and rifles it past Alisson. It's 1-0 Arsenal. Liverpool have given it away here, and Martinelli will use his pace, looks to shoot early. Alisson gets there. Smith Rowe has collected it, but his quick turn is straight at Alisson. He's gone out wide here to Mane. He's gone inside to Williams. He's gone for goal. That is not far wide. Perrin was struggling all the way. Here's Rabiot, he's into Williams. Williams hits one. Perrin has to tip it behind. Here's Mo Salah. He's found Rabiot. Surely he's offside. But he's not. He's timed the run perfectly, and on the stroke of half-time, Liverpool are level. They were definitely coming back into that game. It's Ake in the middle who's played him on. And it's 1-1. And there goes the half-time whistle. Arsenal don't have time to get another attack going, and it is 1-1 at the break. We were good in the first half of that first half. First 20 minutes it was all Arsenal, but Liverpool started coming back into it. We were a bit sloppy with our passing, and eventually they found the breakthrough with Rabiot right on the stroke of half-time. Big 45 minutes coming up. It's back to Salah, back to Williams. Good block, but it's not over. And Perrin just about denies Fabinho. It's gone into Smith Rowe. It's gone into Martinelli. Looks like he's found Gnabry through pass. Heavy first touch. And that touch just gave Alisson a chance to get out to it. Martinelli, it's a good first touch. He can get away from his man. Oh, and he's dragged it wide. Was that the chance Arsenal have been waiting for? They've been few and far between in this game. Torreira. It's gone into Gnabry, who can hit one. It's blocked, and it's a corner. Arsenal will try and work the short corner routine. Gnabry. It's back to Smith Rowe, but it's blocked. Really well defended there by Torreira. Smith Rowe. Barella. Smith Rowe. Out wide to Gnabry. Can he finish? He'll cut it back. And Martinelli! The 90th minute. And the returning Arsenal stars may have just won it for Arsenal. Really well played to win it high up the pitch. Gnabry, he found Martinelli, and Liverpool players just did not get close enough to him, and from 6 yards out, he wasn't going to miss. 90th minute, the magic of the FA Cup strikes once again. It's 2-1. And there it is, the full-time whistle, and Arsenal are the winners of the FA Cup once again. If you want to talk about a name being on the trophy, this year it's got to be Arsenal. The semi-finals, they're 2-1 down with only 10 minutes of extra time to go, and they get the winner in added time of extra time. And then today, in the final, drawing 1-1, looks like that we're going to be heading to extra time once again, but Martinelli steps up with a 90th minute winner, and Arsenal have now completed the domestic treble, the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. Put that with the Community Shield we won at the start of the season, and the UEFA Super Cup as well. I mean, it's just raining trophies at Arsenal Football Club. And Lucas Torreira lifts the trophy for Arsenal. And it's another celebration. You'd think it might get a little stale, the same animations, but winning all these trophies is our target. It's always been our target. We wanted to make Arsenal the best team, and we're doing that. We've just got one more game to go. Okay, so here it is, the final game of the season, the Champions League final, and the opportunity for Arsenal to create history, become immortal with an elusive quadruple. No team in England has ever done it before, but today Saturday, May 27th, 2023. Arsenal Football Club are only 90 minutes away from achieving that. We are up against Barcelona. We're going to go with this team here, our strongest possible team, and get into this. We've obviously been quite successful against Barcelona years gone by, so hopefully we can do something similar again today. One more game. Let's do this. And here we are, and actually quite fitting. The final is in England at Old Trafford today. So Arsenal, obviously they've won titles at Old Trafford before. Can they do it again here today? They walk past the famous trophy. There is our route to the final. Obviously you have witnessed that. Barcelona, they've gone past Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus and Man City to get here. So they've been a lot of good teams. They're going to be a very good team. But we need to just prove that we are the best team in Europe. Okay, so there's the Barcelona team we are going to be going up against. Ter Stegen is still there in goal. They've got a back four of Chilwell, Lenglet, Tar and Wan-Bissaka. In the middle, they've got Reece, Arthur and De Jong. And up top, it's Dembele and Messi. So a pretty good team, but like I said, we've beaten them before. Let's do it again. Come on, boys. And here comes Chilwell now down our right-hand side. He's gone inside to Dembele. He's gone to De Jong and he's hit one. Bellerin into Ceballos, into Brandt. Can he find Saka? Oh, and Ter Stegen's out well. But Saka keeps it alive. And Tierney, he'll find Neves on the edge. He'll turn! And he's hit it wide. Got to be finding the target from there. Gone to Ceballos, he'll go into Mbappe. He's looked for the run of Brandt. He's found him. Can he find Mbappe at the back post? Oh, and Barcelona just about get it away. And here's Mbappe. He'll look to turn his man. That's beautiful from Mbappe. It's hit Brandt. And it's found the back of the net. That first effort was a shot by Mbappe rather than a pass, but Brandt controlled it superbly on his chest and was able to swivel and hit. And he's found the corner. And after the half-hour mark, Arsenal finally have the lead. Really good turn there from Mbappe. And Brandt, considering it was a shot, controlled it really well. Puts past Ter Stegen, 1-0. And Arsenal now can look to bring it away. And here's Brandt. There's Pepe. He's got loads of space to run into. What can he do with it here? He'll look to find Brandt in the middle. He's got there. Saka's arriving. Oh, it's well blocked and Brandt. Oh, and somehow Arsenal don't double their lead there, but they've still got the chance here. Saka. It's gone to Mbappe. He's found Brandt again. Oh, it's a terrible first touch. And there goes the half-time whistle. Really, really good opportunity to double our lead there. Right on the stroke of half-time. But we still go in at the break with the 1-0 advantage. Not really being the most exciting game. It was quite a quiet first half an hour. But we came into life there with the opening goal with Brandt. And it's really important that we get that second goal, because a team like Barcelona, even though they haven't done so far, they could cut us open at will. Here we go. 45 minutes from glory. Oh, and Dembele. He's got away from Saliba here. He's in. Oh, great save, Leno. He's gone out wide to Bellerin. He's found Mbappe. He's found Brandt. And Bellerin's carried on his run. Can the captain score? Oh, and it was a defender's finish. Couldn't even find the target. Pepe. He's gone into Brandt. He's gone to Mbappe. He's turned his man. Surely now. It's in. And Tar was turned far too easily there. And Mbappe, 10 minutes into the second half, has doubled Arsenal's lead. And fine margins once again. Great save from Leno at one end. And just a few minutes later, Arsenal double their advantage. It's that man again, his 13th of this Champions League campaign. 2-0. Neves. What a ball that is. And Saka, he's in behind. Can he finish it? And surely now, the trophy is returning to Arsenal. What a player Saka has turned into. Just 4 short seasons ago, he was about a 70 overall, 17-year-old kid. Now he's turned into one of the best wingers in the world. And he's got himself a goal in the Champions League final. Arsenal's third, and surely now it's game over. Brandt wins the header well. It's gone into Pepe. Mbappe. And Arsenal, this is just such silky football. And Brandt's in. Oh, and he tried to be a bit too clever with a finish. Look to switch the play towards Pepe. What a pass that is. Pepe's cut inside. He'll look to bend one. It's not very convincing. Just counting down the minutes until we're crowned champions. Can we find one more goal? It's Mbappe. It's wide, but it doesn't matter because the full-time whistle is gone. And Arsenal secure a historic season with a comprehensive 3-0 win over Barcelona in the Champions League final. Barcelona, again, very poor. Every time we play them, you expect them to put up a huge challenge, but they don't. They play their tiki-taka passing, but it never goes anywhere. And their line is very high and it's easy to counter-attack. What a season it has been for Arsenal Football Club. We've demolished some of the best teams in Europe in pursuit of this trophy, and that's now the 3rd year in a row Arsenal have won the Champions League. I'm not sure if that's ever been done in the new... Well, not since it's been the Champions League anyway. And Hector Bellerin with another trophy to lift here for Arsenal. 2022, 2023, they've won it all. There it is, the obligatory team photo with the trophy and confirmation. Arsenal, UEFA Champions League champions. So there it is, the end of season number 4, and what an unbelievable season it's been. We'll just have a quick look here at the standings, the final Premier League table for you guys. So Arsenal win with a record of 36 wins, no draws and 2 losses. It's absolutely incredible. That means that every game we simulated this year, we won, because the 2 we lost were the 2 games we played. I think 1 against Chelsea and 1 against Man United, if I recall. The remaining Champions League spots go to Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City. The Europa League places will go to United, West Ham and Crystal Palace. Down at the bottom there, Fulham, Norwich and West Brom are the 3 teams to go down. Fulham going down on goal difference, very unlucky for them. But West Brom with a new record of only 5 points. What a terrible season it's been for them. And obviously we know we've won all the rest of these English trophies, so there's no point showing you that, but we will have a quick look at the Europa League to see who won that trophy. And it was RB Leipzig. They beat Atletico Madrid 4-3 on penalties. And a quick look to see which teams will be coming up into the Premier League next season, and it will be Watford and Sheffield United, both with insane records down there as well. And then the playoffs will be Stoke, Leeds, Derby and Bristol City. One final thing here as well, confirmation that Mbappe did take home the Golden Boot in the Premier League with an incredible 27 goals from only 30 games. Pepe on the scoreboard there in the top 10 with 17 goals from 36. So really absolutely fantastic season for Mbappe, because he wasn't just a top goal scorer in the Premier League, he was also top goal scorer in the Champions League. Look at that, 13 goals and he only played in 8 matches. It's absolutely insane. Obviously, it helped with the games where he scored 4 goals against, I think it was Dortmund, and then 3 against Lyon. But even still, that's absolutely insane record from undoubtedly the best player in the world. And Saka there with 6 goals in 10 games as well. No slouch for him. So you can see there, all in all, across the whole season, Kylian Mbappe appeared in 40 games and scored 41 goals. More than a goal a game. It's absolutely incredible. And he also got himself 14 assists as well, so he wasn't just a goal scorer. Other than that, it was contributed quite evenly from our other forward players. Martinelli got 19, but only in 25 games. Pepe with 19, Brandt with 18, Saka with 16, Maddison with 12, and Trincao with 10. So like I said, that is it now, and I've been thinking about this as I've been going through this season. This whole career mode, Road to Glory, is supposed to be a 5-season journey, but I think, to be honest, I'm going to end this Arsenal one season early, because we're already the best team. We've literally just won everything this season. And I mean everything, Community Shield, Super Cup, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Premier League, Champions League. We've won the Premier League 4 years in a row. We've won the Champions League 3 years in a row. You look at this team here, everyone is basically almost a 90 overall, so there's no real additions we can make to the squad. I think if we did another season, we'd just be running through the motions. So make sure you come back very soon to find out which team we'll be taking on a road to glory next. I really hope you've enjoyed the series. If you have, and you'd like to see more videos of this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. What a career it has been for Arsenal. They have gone from being in the wilderness to being undoubtedly the best team in Europe. Thank you so much for everyone that watched this series. I will see you all next time.